Hello everyone and welcome to another Jurassic World review with me, Exim Ferris. Today we have got something super special and it is the brand spanking new Camp Cretaceous Monophosaurus. And what makes this figure special is that this is a brand new mould. We have not seen this mould in the Jurassic World Mattel line until now. I was really worried I wasn't going to get hold of one of these, but thankfully I managed to grab one on Smith's before they all sold out, and I am super stoked because this is a fantastic little figure. But before I go on too much, let's have a look at the box as usual. And as you can see, it is Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Have you seen the second season yet? I really need to talk to somebody who's seen the second season. So if you've seen it, bung me a comment down below because, yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to get into spoilers or anything, so don't worry. So yes, sorry, I'm a bit sidetracked there. Yes, and it is obviously Monophosaurus. And we've got the kids here and Toro as usual. And as it's a Savage Strike figure, a little thing here that tells you what she does. On this side we have got Ben and Sammy and Yaz and Bumpy, and a logo again, and just the Jurassic World logo on this side, and then the product shots on the back of the box. Get it to focus in there. And yeah, I have to say I think the paint on the product shot looks a lot better than the actual paint, but you know, yeah, it's alright. And we've got this thing again, and I really thought that they would have changed this, but no, it's the exact same one we've had in every box with Camp Cretaceous branding, and I am really fed up with it now. If I was a kid and I kept getting this same thing over and over again, I'd be really annoyed. It's not on, Mattel. Come on, change it up. And down in the bottom right hand corner we have some other product shots. We have a Velociraptor here, which I ordered because I thought it was a different Velociraptor, but it turned out to be Charlie, and I already had Charlie. So yeah, that got me. On Smith's it just said Velociraptor, and I thought, yeah, I could do with another Velociraptor, so I bought it, but it turned out to be Charlie, so that was a bit daft. And we have the Sticky Moloch, which I do have, and I will be reviewing. And we have another Plesiosaur, and this one looks gorgeous. It's been a year since we last got a Plesiosaur, and I know that because I asked my dad last Christmas if he could pick the other Plesiosaur up for me, and that turned out to be the last thing he ever got for me. So yeah, it's weird because I'm old now, but the first Plesiosaur has now got a lot of sentimental attachment for me. So, but I am really looking forward to this one. I haven't seen it listed anywhere yet. I hope it's not going to be the same situation as the last Plesiosaur, because where I live we didn't get one, and I had to ask my dad in Milton Keynes to pick me one up. So hopefully we don't have that same issue again. These figures are getting more and more difficult to get, and it's getting frustrating again. But anyway, that aside, yeah, the packaging's pretty much the same as it's been for all the Camp Cretaceous figures. It hasn't changed any. Right, let's get her out of the box. I don't need to cut to do this because she's just held in by a couple of these plastic ties. I do appreciate that Mattel is using less plastic in their figures now. So that's one good thing. So let's just pop that box out of the way. I'm not going to get that thing out the back because we've all seen it before. It's the same thing. So here is the Monophosaurus, and I have to say, let's just get the camera sorted. Yeah, it's not going to play. I'm going to pick it up anyway. This is a lovely figure. So, Monophosaurus. Yes, the reason she's a Monophosaurus is because she has the singular ridge on her nose. So, basically it translates to one-ridged lizard. I believe is the translation from the Latin. So you've got this really nice new head sculpt, and yeah, this is a really good looking figure. The ridge is nicely pronounced and it is highlighted in the red paint there. And then you've got these nice little spines down the back, and those run all the way down the figure, but we'll get to that. The mouth is wide open because it's a Savage Strike figure, and we'll get to the play feature in a moment. But yeah, got some nice paintwork in there. The teeth are all nicely painted, so that's good. We've got the little arms here at the front, and they have 3 fingers on this dinosaur. And as we go down, got some nice blending of the colours as we go down. It's more of a darker green on the underside, and then there's just some lighter green over here, and then the yellow on the top. Nice definition in the leg muscles, and then all the way down to the tail, and the tail is sculpted in this position. You can't move it. It's not got a wire through it or anything. It's just moulded that way. It's fairly flexible, but it's yeah, it's meant to stay that way. Down the legs here, there's not much paint on any of the well, I mean, there's no paint really on the feet. There's no paint on the arms either. There's they're just moulded in that colour. There's a little paint at the top of the legs, but down the bottom there's nothing there. I really would like it if they would at least paint the claws. That would give them some definition, because otherwise they just sort of get lost in the rest of the coloration. But yeah, I think it's a really nicely sculpted figure. I mean, you gotta remember, these are the £10 Savage Strike figures. So to get this level of detailing in them, I think is pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. Articulation wise, as I said, it's a Savage Strike figure, so there's not a great deal of it, but the little arms do move up and down. They will go all the way around if you wanted to force them, and they're on a hinge so they could go in and out, so she can go, yay! Yeah, I know. The legs rotate, and they have sort of a soft ratchet thing going on, so they just sort of clip into position. So they're kind of sort of designed to stay like that, really, because that's the way it's sculpted. They do have the ability to just sort of pop out to the side slightly as well. And that's basically it for the articulation, because the tail is taken up using the feature, the Savage Strike feature, which is basically you push down on the tail and it closes up the mouth. I say closes up the mouth, it closes up the mouth a bit. It doesn't really close fully like some of the other Savage Strike figures, but yeah, I mean, it works. It looks alright. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's a really nice dinosaur. It's brilliant to have this in this new mould. I'm absolutely stoked to have this brand new mould after so many repaints. We've had repaint after repaint after repaint, and yes, I'm aware of the irony that I'm saying that, and I bought the repaint of the Sticky Moloch. I know, I'm a sucker, but yeah, it is really nice to have something different. We are getting a repaint of the Spinosaurus, so if you missed out on the Spinosaurus, then that's something to look forward to. And it does look like a really nice repaint as well, so I will be picking that one up. So keep an eye out for that. I don't quite know when that's coming out. I think it's a couple of months away yet, so yeah, but I will be picking that one up. I'm not sure what else we've got coming. There were a few figures slated for release, but they just sort of disappeared off of Smith's website, so I'm not quite sure what we're getting when now. I'll keep an eye out. But the next one up is a Sticky Moloch, so stay tuned for that. That will be up whenever Simon ups it. But for this one, I think that's all I have to say. she is a really nice dinosaur. Brand new mould, absolutely worth picking up for sure. I wouldn't even hesitate. But yeah, so as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Fingers on plastic.